welcome to the episode 6 of Pesos and Paws, the Pet Health Podcast. I'm Alex, your host, and today we are tackling a sneaky but serious topic, stress in cats. And joining us today is Dr. Tree from the Cat Clinic. Welcome to the podcast, Doc.
Hello, good morning. I am Dr. Tli Mario Burayag from the Cat Clinic Makati.
Yes, so welcome. Are you excited today?
Yes, super. This is my first time with your invitations. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I would like to also emphasize having the feline specific clinic. It's my pleasure inviting us here.
Oh, thank you. Thank you then. Thank you for joining us. And a quick reminder to everyone. This show is for education and not a substitute for a hands-on veterinary exam. If you're worried about your cats, there's nothing like a proper visit to your veterinarian. Okay? Tama ba, Doc?
Yes, absolutely right.
Okay, so let's dive into the questions. Doc, are you ready?
Yes.
Chill lang. Kalmahan lang natin. You can answer this both in English, Taglish, or Tagalog. Okay? So our first question, Doc, is in the exam room, what behavioral and medical signs tell you a cat is stressed? So paano mo na-identify na pagpasok pa lang ng cat sa clinic nyo is stressed na siya?
Yeah, mostly kasi ang cats are hyper-independent. So once they go out of their comfort zone, nag-start na sila magkaroon ng mga stressors. So number one thing is the hypersalivation. Yung super naglalaway sila because of stress. So those things. Number two is the panting or yung lumalabas yung tongue once nag-go out with the comfort zone. So
Like
those
the dog?
things. Yes,
Okay, okay.
like dog symptoms. But that's not normal with cats. It could cause issues starting from stress, immunosuppressions that could develop diseases.
I see. Akala ko, alam mo yung mga nakita natin sa videos that they're saying na, okay, my cat grew up with a dog, so ganito na din yung ano niya. Hindi pala.
That's
So,
not
okay.
normal.
Okay. So,
Yes.
what are the subtle signs na nami-miss ng mga owners, ganyan, when like the cat is stressed na?
Yes. So number one thing, so cats are very, as I said, hyper-independent. Most of them are quite hiding. Minsan, hindi na natin napapansin na there is ongoing issues because they're very reluctant to come with their owners. So hiding, and then sometimes is coming from the litter box, nandun lang sila for all the time. It could be ongoing constipations or urinary tract issues.
Okay. So, tama talaga. Pet owners, you should pay attention to your pets.
Yes.
Okay, so even the small tweaks, no, kailangan talaga, it's very important for pet parents to know, no? Yes, thank you for that. So, my next question is, ano yung mga causes when a cat experiences this type of stress, and how might owners unintentionally contribute?
Yes. For these issues, number one is the common visitors. So, very territorial kasi ang cats compared to dogs. So, even the small changes in scents, pheromones, naamoy nila yan, medyo anxious sila, nagtatago. So, these stressors, especially sa mga owners na mahilig mag-change ng environment. For example, moving out of the country, moving into new houses, it could experience worse type, yung iba hindi kumakain because they are very sensitive with those cases.
Okay, pero Doc, let me ask you lang, may mga cats ba na nasasanay ng moving into places? Or like, naturally, like, ever since, all cats are like, unfamiliar, very very sensitive. Paano ba?
Yeah, so most of them are anxious talaga.
Anxious talaga.
Then, most of our clients na nagmo-move out, we gave some prescription medications to help them na maging calm sa biyahe, lesser yung hypersalivation, those things can be preventable. So, let's make sure lang na when you're moving out, contact your nearest veterinarian para ma-prevent natin yung outcoming of diseases.
Yes, kasi we all know naman, di ba, after the pandemic, ang dami ng travels ng mga pet owners. Kasi no pandemic, I think, mas dumami yung pet owners. So now, since nag-lift naman na yung quarantine and life is slowly, going back to normal, there are a lot of travels, ganyan, and they take their cats because it's like their kids na, di ba?
Yes.
So, syempre, what can you suggest are the top parang fixes na available at home? Like, anong mga magagawa ng mga pet owners at home?
Yes. So when going out, number one, you should provide a number size of carrier. So mostly kasi the aesthetic thing, nagiging priorities, diba? Pero most of them are not appropriate for the sizes of the
Okay.
cats. So we need to prioritize having a proper sizes, litter boxes, also sa bahay. Kasi most of the cat owners are multi-cat owners. Syempre,
syempre.
they won't settle na isa lang.
Lang? No, it has to have sisters and brothers.
Yes.
That's true. I can relate. I can relate to that.
Yes. So having a multi-cat at house can cause stress din for them eventually kasi most of them are nasanay ng isa lang. So they could have a territorial being. So having a separate litter boxes per cat should be available, and if you have two, make it three. Things like that to prevent having a urinary issues kasi they release hormones specifically with their urine na kapag naamoy ng other cats, they won't use it. And then when they don't use it, they could develop urinary tract infections. Yeah.
So starting at home with like giving them each one litter boxes is very important.
Yes.
Take note of that habit. Okay, so we all know that small environment tweaks could like do the job for it.
Yes.
Tama. Yeah. Okay, so we have another question. Does a cat-only clinic make a difference for stressed cats? Like how? Kasi syempre ako, I would say never pa ako nakatry ng only cat clinic. I always go to my nearest vet, but of course mixed, diba? And how does it help the cat?
Yes, for our clinic, we do practice, we have a pre-consult with our owners, especially kapag first time. Is this your first time visiting the clinic, or what are the cage are you using? These are the pros and cons. And then we will let you know you need to bring a towel to prevent it from having stress. Kasi you know when cats see another cats, they could have an issues, flare up yung things na pwedeng maging disease nung cat lalo. Having a cat clinic, specifically, we have a skilled, trained personnel to handle, so we don't do scruffing. So this scruffing techniques could cause stress kasi. The myth regarding the scruffing kasi, most of them are sabi kapag nung bata yung cats, 'di ba? They tend to use the neck part from their mother to carry it to another places. But it's not a good thing when they're adult. You are having stress-related issues. Kumbaga, the trust is not there anymore when you're doing those things. So yeah, we do separate techniques like having a collar or towels, those preparations para lesser yung nagiging problem. And also dogs, cats and dogs, which is usually a problem with the clinics, and cats are hypersensitive with them.
Oh yeah.
So separate clinic with feline practice only, you cannot hear any sounds like that. We also have some pheromones, calming sprays when upon entering the clinic. So very relaxing for them, and especially with the cat owners.
Oh, that sounds nice, no? Especially if yung cat mo is very sensitive.
Yes.
Syempre, ikaw, very concerned cat parent ka. You don't want your cat to be stressed. That's so nice. So maybe I can visit your clinic anytime soon with my cats, no? So, what environment handling or shift helped the most naman? Yung, when it comes to the cat clinic, syempre, merong environment shifts. Ano yung pinaka, like, nakatulong?
Yes, so for our cases kasi, we handle it with care.
Okay.
We TLC, tender love.
Yeah, so, yes.
Care, sorry. For these cases kasi, we handle it properly using towels, e-collars, lesser stress behavior. For example, your cat is very anxious. We have a separate room para it could lesser yung stress. Kasi most of our cats, kapag bumibiyahe ng more than an hour, nagkakaroon ng pyrexia or yung fever. So we have a separate area to calm down yung mga cats.
So, how long does it take, sorry?
Yeah, so for this, it may take around 30 minutes to 1 hour before tayo magkaroon ng physical examinations. Yes.
So parang the room is talagang made for the cats to calm down before that. Oh, that's so nice. So nice.
Kasi those stress factors, for example, the cat is experiencing pyrexia or fever, then we collected some blood samples because of the recommendations, it could affect the results. So for us to guarantee that our result is properly kinuha ng tama or there is no stress factor at all, it could implement a good quality care at the same time good medications na needed talaga ng cat po.
Yeah, lower stress, better exams,
Yes.
and syempre, safer care, diba? For the cat. That's so nice. Okay, let's move on to our third question. What are the first 3 changes parents can make at home for parents can make at home and any multi-cat tweaks?
Yes.
Okay.
For this, number 1 is to have a vertical spaces. So cats really love to roam around. Unlike dogs, no, you should have a playtime, walk time.
Yeah.
Ang cats kasi, you cannot do leash eh.
Oo.
So you just need an area na hindi sila magkakaroon ng paw issues, like a vertical spaces, toys na hindi nila mako-consume.
Okay.
Like physical-minded toys that they could eat and play. Number 2 is an enough water supply, a good quality water supply, and at the same time, the good quality foods. And then for the stress, I don't recommend using some aerosol sprays. It could trigger some asthma attacks also. And at the same time, in litter boxes, you just do 2+1 if you have 2 cats, or at least you can provide at least 4 if you have 2 male cats at the same time.
Wow. Yeah. So first again is the space.
Is the
Okay, the
space.
second is hydration.
Yes.
And then the third is
Good
yung
quality
good
food.
quality food, and then the litter box.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, it's note ha. We have to listen to Doc, right? And any vet day prep tips
Okay.
kapag punta na sila sa iyo.
Yes.
Ganyan.
So first things first, you need to have a quality carrier.
Okay.
So for this, we
Again,
have
with the carrier, guys.
Oo.
Emphasizing on the carrier, it's very important. It affects the cast mo
Yes.
talaga.
Kasi kapag hindi enough yung space, it could cause stress for the cats, number 1. 2, if medyo tighten or merong smell or yung kanyang mismong carrier, it could cause an issues again. So after that, number 2 is if alam mo na anxious na yung cats when going to vet, you could contact us directly to prescribe you the medication that it needs before traveling. Ayun.
Okay. So yan, take note yung mga pre-vet tips from Doc. So we have here, how does early stress management prevent bigger illnesses later?
Yes. So, as I mentioned before, these issues ng stress, it could develop UTIs, some flare-up of skin problems. It could be manageable if we know how to manage. So, just providing enough tips like proper caring of the carrier, proper care at home, it could not develop this kind of illnesses talaga.
Yeah. Okay, so very, very important talaga that, you prevent it before it happens, no? The stress. Yes, we should pay attention
Yes.
to our cats. And syempre, follow your tips
Yes.
to get their cats proper hydration, the proper space, and litter boxes. I'll truly take note of that. Alam nyo, kailangan ko ng ballpen. I had to take note of all these. Okay, so Doc, without numbers, what drives cost when stress snowballs into illnesses?
For these cases kasi, I do recommend talaga yun nga, you should prepare first. Even though you're not going to a vet, for example, you would like to walk your cat in a mall, you can provide enough space, quality space for your cat. And then at the same time, visit your vet eventually quarterly as needed as possible kahit na walang symptoms kasi cats are very high risk compared with the other animals na they could show symptoms. So it is very important to visit the vet quarterly.
Yeah, that's very important. And for the what-ifs, Standard Insurance Pet Health helps with eligible illnesses, disease, and accidents. So policy terms may apply. Well, that was an eye-opener, no? Tama ba, Doc? Stress isn't an attitude, it's a health signal. Thank you, Doc Tree, for breaking it down for us.
Thank you so much, Alex. It's my pleasure to be here.
Yeah. And to our listeners, tell us more about that time when your cat became so relaxed. What did you do? Tell us on our socials. Go visit Standard Insurance Pet Health on Facebook or go to www.standard-insurance.com. Join us next time on Pesos and Paws. Until then, see you next time. Stay informed. Bye!